Good morning. Well, actually, good afternoon, technically. Technically, it is noon. Yeah, so good afternoon. Welcome to your practice. I will let everybody get settled onto their mat. Welcome, welcome. Happy Thursday. We're almost there, kids. I don't even know really what that means, to be honest with you. We're kind of in this flux of days as they keep kind of floating by. And what day is it? I don't know. Monday, Friday, Sunday. Everything kind of just feels the same. And I really like to call on the goddesses in this time. Depending on where I'm at in a different day, I'll call in a different goddess from the Hindu pantheon. And for anybody who's never read this book, Awakening Shakti by Sally Campton, it is a really powerful book, and she takes you through all of the goddesses of the Hindu pantheon in this book, and she makes all of the goddesses relatable in today's time, not the mythological, which she does talk about that as well, but she also makes them relatable. And one of my favorites is the first one she talks about in the book, and this is Durga, Ma Durga. And Durga is this fierce protector. She is this fierce warrior. She's known to sit with all of her different weapons around her. She rides a big lion, and she is somebody that wants to be called on in times of need, when you're feeling a little weak, when you need to transform something into your life. So go ahead and find a nice tall seat. Calling in the energy of Ma Durga today. Is there somebody in your life that you need to protect? Close your eyes. Is there somebody in your life that needs protection? Somebody that needs rescuing in one way or another. Today I've decided that I'm going to go out and help a friend who's not feeling well, so I'm going to go and buy her some groceries because she cannot get out and do that for herself. So calling in that energy of Ma Durga, this fierce protector. And maybe you just need to finish a job, finish something that you are trying to get started, just getting started on something, finding that will and that determination to get moving, get started. So think of that for yourself. How does that relate to you? Some area of your life. Doesn't have to be something huge. It could be something really small. What needs to be ignited today? And with that, bring the hands to the heart, palm to palm. Sit up nice and tall, roll the shoulders away from the ears. Puff the heart up into your thumbs. We'll chant together one time, just one Om, to invoke the power of Durga into our lives. Take a deep inhale. Thank you for this body. Thank you for this breath. Thank you for this opportunity to be here on the mat, sharing with you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. When you are ready, let's find downward facing dog. Downward facing dog. So lift the hips up nice and high, heels down nice and low. Find your way into your practice, into your first down dog of the day. Give your hips a little shake. Shake out your head. Shake out your face. Maybe make a little roar. And when you're ready, shift the body forward, high plank. Shoulders over the wrists. Push back into both heels and then take it up and back, downward dog. And keep going. Inhale, forward, high plank. Exhale like an arrow. Shoot your hips up and back, dog. Keep going. Inhale, forward, high plank. Take it up and back, downward facing. 3 more, roll the heart forward. Navel to spine, downward facing. 1 more, inhale, forward. And exhale, take it up and back. That's it. Inhale, right leg up and back. Step the right foot through. Lift your heart nice and high. And exhale, scoot your body back, your booty back. So straighten out the right leg, keep going. Inhale, forward. Exhale back. This can be done with the left knee down if you wish. Inhale, forward. Exhale back, keep going. 2 more. Using that breath. And 1 more. Exhale. Inhale, forward. Plant the palms. Try to hug that right knee up into your chest for 3. For 2, slide the right foot back. Inhale. Exhale, lower, halfway. Urdhva Mukha, lift the heart. Adho Mukha, lift with the low belly. Inhale, shift the body forward, high plank. Exhale, hips up and back. 4 more, inhale, forward. Exhale, up and back. 3 more. Sigh it out. 2 more. Let it go. 1 more, inhale. Big exhale. Inhale, left leg up and back. Step the left foot through. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, scoot the hips back. 3 more, inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Let it go. 1 more. Exhale, push the floor away, drawing left hip back, right hip forward. And then inhale, bend into your left knee. Plant the palms, hug that left knee up into your chest. That's it. For 3, 2, 1, slide the left foot back, inhale. Exhale, lower halfway. Lift your heart upward. Exhale, lift with your belly, downward facing dog. Take 3 breaths here. Inhale for 1. Inhale for 2. And 1 more breath. Bend your knees, look forward. Hop or walk to the front of the mat. Inhale, lift the heart, long spine. Exhale, fold your body. Inhale, sweep the arms high. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, sweep the arms up, strong through the legs. Exhale, down we go, Uttanasana. Halfway lift, inhale. Plant the palms, hop or step back, Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha, lift the heart. Exhale, lift with the belly, down dog. Right leg up and back, inhale. Knee to the nose, exhale. 2 more. Sigh it out. 1 more. Let it go. Pull the shoulders forward. Lift the back of the heart up. Take your right knee down to the floor. And then suck it all the way back up. 2 more. Suck it back up. 1 more. Suck it back up. Puff, puff, puff. And then step the right foot through. Bring your hands to your right thigh. Bend into your left knee. Tuck that tailbone forward. Draw the pubic bone in and up. Roll the shoulders out of the ears. Collarbones nice and wide. And then take your arms up nice high to the sky. Inhale, straighten out both legs. And then exhale, bend into both knees. Keep going. Inhale. And exhale. Yes, find the muscles of that left glute as you squeeze at the top. And then exhale, bend. Imagine Durga riding her lion. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Straighten out the left leg, but keep your right knee bent. Lift the heart. Take 1 more breath in. Exhale, twist. Left arm forward, right arm back. Inhale, both arms high. Twist again. Left arm forward, right arm back. 1 more. Inhale, both arms high. Left arm forward, right arm back. Holding here for 3, for 2. On the 1, bring the hands to the heart. Twist all the way over to the right. So the left elbow taps across that right leg. We draw the right hip back. Push the hands together. Lift the heart up into your thumbs. Take one more breath. Exhale, gaze to the floor, hands to the floor. Step the right foot back, keep it lifted. Take an inhale. Exhale, lower halfway. Hug the elbows. Inhale, lift your heart, pull the shoulders down. And then exhale, lift up the low belly, downward facing dog. And a couple rounds of breath here. Feeling into the legs, feeling into the body. The strength that you have. Where can you really muster up that strength today? Are there places in your body that are feeling a little weak? Send your breath, send that power there. Knowing that you can, that you have all the tools available to you right here, right now. Take a deep inhale. Tug out, let it go. Left leg rises. Knee to the nose. Inhale. Do it again. Three-legged dog, inhale. Pull it in, knee to nose, shoulders over the wrists. Draw the left knee down towards the floor. And then suck it back up into your body. That's it. Core line needs to do the work. Suck it back up. And then one more, lower. Bring it all the way back up. Tuck the face right into the knee for 3, for 2. Light as a feather. Like you're stepping onto glass. Step that left foot down. Bring the hands towards your left thigh. Bend into your right knee. Tuck the tailbone under. Draw it towards your pubic bone. Lift the pubic bone in and up. And then as you're ready, reach the arms. Imagine that your fingertips have little laser beams shooting through them. Inhale, straighten out both legs. And then exhale, bend into both knees. Imagine your Durga riding your lion. Inhale up. Exhale down. Feet containing you. Inhale. And exhale. 2 more. Inhale all the way up. Power through that right glute. And exhale, bend. 1 more. Inhale. And then exhale. Keep that left knee bent. Straighten out that right leg as much as you can. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, twist right from your core. Inhale, both arms rise. Twisting again. Right arm forward. Left arm back. 1 more. Inhale. Feel the muscles of the upper back working as you reach that right arm forward, left arm back. Take 1 more big inhale. And then exhale, hands to the heart. Take a breath here. And then take it into that twist. Right elbow crosses over. Using the right elbow into the left knee, lifting the heart up a little bit higher. Keep that right leg super active. Press into both sides of the heel. Take 1 more breath. And then gaze to the floor, hands to the floor. Slide that left foot right to the nose for 3, 2. Slide it back, keep it lifted, lower, chaturanga. Squeeze the elbows toward the midline, and then open the heart, collarbones wide. Exhale, downward facing. Take it back to your dog. Take 3 breaths here. Listening in, tuning in. The elements of Durga that you need to work with today. Calling on the goddesses that want to be invoked. Ma Durga, I need help with this. Whatever it is, don't be afraid to ask. Don't be afraid to ask for help, and then be open to receive that help. Take 1 more breath. Bend your knees, look forward, hop or walk to the front of the mat. Lift your heart, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Inhale, root to rise, all the way to stand, push into the feet. And exhale, hands to the heart, Samastitihi. Close your eyes for a moment. Feeling connection to body, mind, breath, strength. Invoking that strength for yourself today. Take 1 more inhale. Exhale, let it go. Open your eyes, inhale, sweep the arms high. Bow the body forward, Uttanasana. Halfway lift, long spine. Plant the palms, hop or step back. Your flow. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, lift with your belly. Inhale, right leg rises. Knee to the face. Up and back. Knee to the left elbow. That's it. Inhale up and back. Knee to the right elbow, a little push up here. Inhale up and back, bend the knee, stack the hip. Flex and point that right foot a few times, maybe circle at the ankle a few times, one direction. The other direction, push down with those hands. Hug the triceps towards your nose, take one more breath. And then slide the right foot in between the hands, lower the left heel down, warrior two. Warrior two. So push down into both feet. Draw the belly in and up. Lengthen from tail to crown here. Inhale, flip your right palm, reverse the warrior. And then come back into your warrior two. You got this 2 more times. Reverse the warrior. And then back to warrior two. One more, reverse the warrior. Left hand wraps around your right side. Maybe finds the inner right thigh. Lift up through the heart. Try to square the torso right up towards the sky. Take one more breath. Keep the bind. Right elbow comes to the right knee. And we take the gaze up and over the left elbow or left shoulder. Breathing here. Keep that right knee bent. Nice and generous. Pushing into that left foot. One more inhale. And then when you're ready, reverse it. Take the right hand all the way up and over. And then release your bind. Slide that left hand all the way down. And then release it, coming into your flow. Hands come down. Right leg may stay lifted as you lower. Chaturanga. Use your core line. Pull through upward. Exhale. Use the belly to get back into downward facing dog. And a breath or two here just to arrive into land. Making sure that the breath is there to support you. If it feels like it's out of control, if it feels ragged or shaky, then bring yourself down into child's pose. Inhale, left leg rises. Let's bend the knee, stack the hip, and open up that left ankle. Take it into one direction. Yes, into the other direction. And then one more breath here. Exhale, knee to the nose. Shoo. Inhale up and back, bend the knee, stack the hip. Cross it over to your right elbow. Tap it. That's it. Inhale up and back, bend the knee, stack the hip. And then take it to the left elbow. Tap, add that little baby push up. Inhale up and back, bend the knee. Take one more breath. And then slide the left foot through like you're standing on glass. Plant that right foot down. Warrior two. Come up into your warrior two. Straight and strong through the arms. Close your eyes here and feel the feet supporting you, anchored into the floor. That pinky toe mound of that right foot pressing back. And then when you're ready, open your eyes, flip that left palm, take it back. Gentle but fierce warrior. Right arm reaches down. Inhale back to your warrior two. And then do it again. Take it up and back. One more. Can you do it with a smile? Exhale to reverse. This time wrap the right hand back around your back body. Find your inner left thigh. Try to pull the right shoulder around. Low belly draws in and up. Take one more breath. Keep your bind. Left elbow comes to your left knee. Yes, this will get into that right shoulder, the deltoid muscle, the triceps, the biceps. Roll the right shoulder out of the ear and breathe here for 3, for 2. On the 1, come all the way up and over. And then release the right hand, slide it down the right leg. One more breath. And then vinyasa. Hands come down, slide the left foot back, maybe keep it lifted, and then lower. Inhale, Urdhva. Exhale, take it back, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Navel to spine, shake it out, sound it out. Some of you will stay right here. Some of you will come into child's pose. Some of you will come into headstand. So bringing the forearms down to the floor. The crown of the head comes down to the floor. We lift up the hips, walk the feet forward, and then maybe come up into a little tuck. Pressing down into those forearms. Pressing down into the hands, maybe the legs come all the way up. Squeeze the legs together, try to relax the feet. Breathing in, breathing out. Take one more breath. And then as you're ready, either come down the way you came in, knees come down, find your little tuck, and then very slowly, the feet come down, find your way into child's pose. Child's pose. Press the forehead down to the floor. Give yourself a little rock side to side here. Beautiful. Take one more breath. And then find your way back to downward facing dog, please. Right leg rises, inhale. Bend the knee, stack the hip. Opening it up, finding scorpion dog here, really extending through that left leg. Pressing the left heel down toward the floor. Take one more breath. Exhale, knee to the nose, hug it in. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, knee to the left elbow. Keep that left or right knee lifted, and then transfer the weight into your right hand. Lift the left arm straight up, and then kick that right foot forward. That's it. Pulsing here with the right leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. And then left hand comes down. Keep the right leg lifted as long as you can. Transfer the weight into your left hand. Finding your way into wild thing. Let the right foot land. Opening up your heart. Push the floor away. And then maybe give yourself a little smile. Take one more breath. Exhale. Find your way into warrior two. Right foot forward. Left heel down. Come back up. Warrior two. That's it. Reverse your warrior. Left hand down, right arm lifts. Back into your warrior two. Stretching out the rib cage. Do it again. Reverse. And then back to warrior two. One more time to reverse. Find your binds, your little half bind here. Breathing in. Take one more breath. Right into your side angle. Right elbow comes to right knee. Gaze up and over that left side. Push into that left heel. Breathe into the left side body. Take one more breath. Gaze to the earth. Walk that right hand in front of that right foot. And if you're in the bind, try to keep it. Find your way into Baddha Ardha Chandrasana. So bound, half moon pose. Kick into that left foot. Maybe the left hand is just not serving you here. Maybe you want to play by lifting your right hand up to your heart. Wherever you are is the perfect place to be. Don't worry about what it looks like. Feel it in your body. Can you stack your hips a little bit more? Lift up through that left hand if you do not want to be in the bind. Take one more breath here. And then exhale. Left hand comes down. Square the hips. Square the hips. Take it into standing splits. Left leg high. Maybe walk the hands back towards that right foot. Take the right hand behind your right ankle or calf. Yeah, stay there. Maybe the left hand comes behind the right ankle. Beautiful. Take one more breath. Release the hands. Plug those hands down into the floor. Come high up onto the ball of that right foot. Maybe find 3 little hops here. 3 little hops. Maybe you find air. Maybe you don't. When you're ready, downward facing dog. Big breath. Supported breath. Nourishing breath. Calling on Ma Durga. Give me strength. Give me the strength I need to do this thing, whatever the thing is. We all have a thing in our life. We all have a difficult thing to deal with, something challenging. Take a deep inhale. Roar it out, exhale. When you're ready, left leg rises. Bend the knee, stack the hip, open it up. That's it. Take one more breath. Knee to the nose, hug it in. You know where we're going. Inhale up and back. Cross it over to the right elbow. Now, keep that left knee lifted as high as you can for as long as you can. Lift that right arm straight up. That's it. Now kick that left foot forward. And let's pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Side obliques. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Yes. And then right hand comes down. God and goodness. And then we transfer the weight into the right hand. Rolling over. Coming right up into wild thing. Push, push, push that right hand down and away. Use the index finger knuckle here. Notice that the weight is dumping into the wrist. push the hand forward like you try to rip the mat apart. And then find your way into warrior two. This may not be the most pleasant thing to look at, but find your way into your warrior two shape. And then settle. Find your pose. Reach the right hand back, left arm forward. Energize the fingertips. Flip the left palm, reverse the warrior. Take it back. Two more, you got this. Inhale. And then exhale, take it back. One more, inhale. Take it back with love, with compassion. That's one thing that Durga is so focused on. Send that love right from your heart. Wrap the right hand around, take one more breath. And then coming into Baddha Parshvakonasana. So the right hand maintains right behind your back body. If it doesn't serve you, then take the right arm up and over the right ear. Take one more breath. And then when you're ready, take the gaze down toward the floor. Take the left hand in front of the left foot. Hop step that right foot forward. And then as you are ready, coming into Ardha Chandrasana. Kick back into that left foot. Wrap muscles around the bones of that left leg. Making everything engage here. Yes, and if you fall out, make it be part of the practice. It is part of the practice. The fall is always going to be part of the practice. It's how we get up again and again over time. Take one more breath. And then exhale, release your bind. Oh, let go of that shoulder. Square the hips and then lift the right leg up as high as you can go. Point through the toe. That'll make it a little higher. Point through the toe a little bit more. And now maybe left hand comes behind your left leg. Yes, ankle or calf. And then on this side, you may have more balance. You may have more structure through that left thigh. Yes, the bones may feel more connected. One more breath in. And then when you are ready, release it. And then plant both hands down on the floor. Find your way into three little hops. Push down into the hands, come high up onto the left ball. And then three little hops. Three little hops. That's it. And then downward facing dog. Whew. Inhale forward. Chaturanga. Urdhva Mukha. Adho Mukha. That's it. Right leg up and back, inhale. Step the right foot to the outside of the right hand. Lower the left knee down to the floor. That's it. And maybe the hands stay as they are. Take the top of the left foot down. Squeeze that right knee into the outer right shoulder. Maybe the elbows come down. And that might take several minutes for you in order to really get that left hip open, the right hip open enough so that you can come down to the elbows. If that's not working for you, stay up onto the hands and breathe. It's essentially the exact same pose. We're just working our way into that connective tissue, into that left hip flexor, the top of the left thigh. Finding that adduction, pulling that right knee toward the right shoulder. That's it. Take one more breath. And then when you're ready, tuck your toes, come back up to your hands. Tuck your toes under and take the left heel off the floor. Walk your right hand to the outside of the right foot. Come high up into the fingertips. And then we're going to consider the possibility of lifting both hands up off the floor. Flying here for 3, for 2, and on the 1. See if you can find your way into Baddha Parshvakonasana. Drop that left heel. Press the right shoulder into the right arm. Find your opening. Take the gaze towards your left shoulder, right up toward the sky. Pull that right sits bone under. Take one more breath. And then exhale to release it. Walk yourself over to the left. Find your way into a forward fold. Take your hands down by your heels. Crown of the head may come down to the floor. If the crown of the head comes down to the floor with ease, then you will find your way, perhaps, into tripod headstand. Reaching the legs all the way up. Finding a drishti. Sending your mind's eye somewhere. Pushing down into the hands, squeeze the legs together. And then when you are ready, slowly as you got into it, come all the way out. Beautiful. Walk your hands back towards the front of the mat. Plant the palms, vinyasa or downward facing dog. Yogi's choice. Find your way back in. Downward facing dog, please. That's it. The body can keep moving. There can be a little sway, a little pulse. And then when you're ready, left leg rises, inhale. Step the left foot to the outside of the left hand. We lower the right knee down. And then hands come either down to the floor or elbows come down to the floor. But just take your time getting into the shape. Hug the left knee in towards that left shoulder. Don't take yourself into a shape that your body is just simply not ready for. Take the top of the right foot down, maybe scoot that right leg back just a little bit more. Pull the navel to the spine. Maybe only one elbow comes down. Over time, maybe both elbows will come down. It's not about having the elbows down on the floor. It's not about how long you can stay here. It's about getting to know yourself a little bit more along the way. Soften that space between your eyebrows. That's it. Take one more breath. And then when you're ready, if your elbows are down, find your way back up into your hands. Tuck the toes of your right foot under. Walk your left hand to the outside of the left foot. And then consider the possibility. Your hands may just come slightly up off the floor. If you can get that left shoulder all the way underneath that left calf, then you can lift both arms up here and fly. Think heart forward, crown forward for 3, for 2. Give me a smile for 1. And then when you are ready, slowly release it, plant the palms, and find your way back into downward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Wiggle the hips, shake it out, sound it out. Inhale forward to high plank. Exhale, lower chaturanga. Inhale, your back bend, upward or cobra. Exhale, navel to spine, downward facing dog. That's it. When you're ready, the right leg up and back, inhale. Step the right foot through, left heel down, come up into warrior 1, warrior 1. So reach the hands up high. Take a look at your back left foot. Make sure your left foot is nicely angled. I like to say at about 10 o'clock here. Yes, maybe even 11 o'clock. That will help find that rotation of the hip. So you'll hear yoga teachers blather on about squaring the hips. Squaring the hips for 99% of us is not possible. So we're trying to pull toward that shape. Right hip back, left hip forward. Left leg stays super strong. Bend into your right knee just a little bit more. Take one more breath. And then exhale, hands come back behind you. One of my favorite shapes, one of my favorite asanas in all of my practice is humble warrior. Finding humility from my body, showing up for the body that showed up for me. So lift your heart, remembering your prayer, remembering Durga, that strength that you have in your constitution. Take one more breath in, and then exhale, fold your body. Take your heart, take your crown down to the floor, reaching the arms up and over. Drawing that right sits bone back. That's it. Breathing in. And then when you're ready, come all the way back up. Release it. Sweep your arms high to the sky. Come onto the ball of that left foot. Take an inhale. And exhale, step the left foot forward into Utkatasana, chair pose. So dig into your heels, lengthen through your tail. Scoop the belly in and up. Now take the gaze up, heart up. Take one more breath. And then exhale, rise to stand, Samastitihi. Inhale, find your chair, sit back, Utkatasana. Sit back, Utkatasana. Transfer the weight into your left foot and draw your right foot all the way back. That's warrior one. Take a look back at your right foot. So now your right foot's at about 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock. I'm drawing left hip back. Both feet stay anchored. So if you feel like that back right foot is riding a little bit high, you can always step it halfway up your mat or a quarter step up your mat. And maybe take it out just a little bit wider. Your feet do not have to be on the same plane. Take one more breath. Exhale, hands come back behind you. Interlace the fingers. Now the weird way, the awkward way. We lift the heart. Finding that strength. Finding that rhythm. Take one more breath. And then exhale, we're going to fold again. Fold again. Breathing in. Oh yeah. Drawing that left hip back. Pulling the belly in. Maybe you can get in here just a little bit deeper. That's it. Smile. Remembering. Take one more breath in. And then when you are ready, release the hands and start to walk yourself all the way over to the right side of your mat. Feet are out nice and wide. We'll take the hands to the heels again or to the legs, wherever you can find it, and then forward fold. And again, another opportunity here to come back up into an inversion if you want to play with that. Hands come down, crown comes down, push down into the hands. Using that core to support you here, taking your legs all the way out to the side, and then abducting them together. Adducting them together, rather. Squeezing those legs together, find your bum muscles. Arms here to support for 3, 4, 2, and on the 1 as slowly as you got in, all the way out. And then as you're ready, walk yourself back towards the front of your mat. Left foot slides back. Take it through your flow. Chaturanga, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, take it back, Adho Mukha. Everything in the body should be firing. You should feel this from the tips of the toes all the way up through the crown of your head. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. Bend your knees, look forward. Spring load the legs, that's it. Inhale, lift your heart. And exhale, lower. Let's grab a hold of the backs of the legs. Back to the heels. Heel toe your feet about hip distance apart. Soften your knees here. Let your head dangle. If you can grab a hold of opposite elbows, do that. And with the knees super bent, draw the navel in a little more. I want you to think of your sitting bones spreading apart here. Now push down into your feet, big toe mound, pinky toe mound. Try to straighten out your legs just a micro bit more. It may not come fully straight, not even close to straight. Just push towards straight and breathe. One more breath in. And then when you're ready, slowly to release, let's roll all the way up. Vertebra by vertebra. Pushing into the feet. The crown of the head will be the very last thing to arrive. Roll the shoulders out of the ears. Find your way into Tadasana, mountain pose. And just feel the energy from the ground up, from the inside out, radiating through all of your body parts. What is this practice here to teach me? Where is my strength? Where are my weaknesses? Can I turn all of that into a lesson of who I am supposed to be in this moment? Grant me the serenity. Take one more breath in. Open mouth, let it go. When you're ready, open your eyes, bring your hands to your hips, and take your weight into your left foot. Draw the right ankle across your left knee. We did this yesterday, so your hips may still be feeling it. When you're ready, come all the way down into a little mini chair. We're gonna come into it a little bit differently today. So keep drawing that right hip back. That'll get right up into that right glute. Keep that right foot flexed. Hands stay at the heart. Let's find a twist. The right elbow comes to the right foot. That's it. opening the twist. That's it. Opening up the twist. Keep that right foot engaged, keep the belly engaged, and then come back to center, and then maybe come all the way down. Oh, coming onto the ball of the left foot. I like to do things that I find incredibly challenging, and balancing here is an incredible challenge. So you can keep one hand on the floor and then attempt to bring one hand up off the floor. And then maybe the right hand up off the floor. Maybe you can take both hands to your heart if that's for you. Awesome. For 3. For 2, walk the hands forward. Push into that left foot. Yes. And then release your right foot down. Roll yourself all the way up, vertebra by vertebra. All the way up to stand. Shoulders roll away from the ears. Tadasana. Take a deep inhale. And a big ol' exhale. When you're ready, shift the weight into your right foot. Cross your left ankle over your right knee and come on down into that little chair. Now my left hip today is really talking to me. It's feeling really tight here today. So just do what you can. This is not about perfection, because what the heck is that anyway? This is about progress. And some days we feel like we've taken 2 steps forward. Some days we feel like we've taken 3 steps backward. But the promises do come true if you stay with it. So what is the work today? Take the hands to the heart, find that twist. Left elbow comes to the sole of the left foot, or maybe not. Maybe it's somewhere around your ankle. Keep the left foot flexed. Can you bend into that right knee just a little bit more? That's it. One more breath. And then come back to center. Down we go. Down we go. Bending into that right knee. That left ankle still over. And even if you're flopping around here, even if you're like, what the heck is she doing? I can't do this. The answer is yes, you can. You can try. So you can take the right hand to the heart. One leg may feel a little more sturdy. And then maybe the left hand. Woo! Maybe not, maybe both hands. Perfect. Take one more breath. Walk the hands forward. Really push down, oh my God, into that right leg. And then come all the way, or left foot down beside the right. And roll all the way up to stand. One more time. If you found that challenging, it's because it is. Palms forward, close the eyes. And just feel the vibrations in your body. Feel everything is now online. Everything has been activated. But take one last flow and then you're done. Inhale, sweep the arms high. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, long spine, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, plant the palms, hopper step back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha, lift the heart. Exhale, lift with the belly, downward facing dog. Let's bend into the knees, shift the hips over to the right. Push down into those hands and then take the hips over to the left. That's it. Come back to center. Bend the knees even more. Gaze forward, step or hop to a seated position. Feet come down. And then we roll all the way down to the floor. All the way down to the floor. Lift your knees up into your chest once you're there. Give yourself a nice little squeeze. Coming into happy baby. Take a hold of the outside of the feet if that's available to you, or you'll be grabbing a hold for the big toes, or you may be grabbing a hold just below the knees. Wherever you are, stay here and breathe. Rocking out the low back. Softening the eyes. Stay for one more breath. And then release. happy baby. Arms out into a full T shape. Shimmy the hips over to the left. And let your knees fall over to the right. Left shoulder heavy. Gaze to the left hand. If you've made it through the entire practice with me, give yourself a little credit. If you've made it through the entire practice with me, can you please send me a direct message? I'm trying to figure out how many people are actually doing the practice and how many people are just popping into the practice. Take one more breath in. And then when you're ready, come all the way back to center. Shimmy the hips to the right. Take the knees over to the left, gently, mindfully. Allowing the back body to open. Not pushing yourself into a shape, just give yourself exactly the right amount of pressure here so that you feel that opening without overextending the body. We are hard on ourselves enough in the outer world. We don't need to be so hard on ourselves in our practice. Come back to center. Find your way into one last tight little ball. Draw the knees up into the chest. Lift the shoulders up. Give yourself a nice little squeeze here. Just squeeze. Squeeze a little bit more. Take one more big inhale. And then open yourself up to Shavasana, please. Make sure you take your Shavasana. So many of us are guilty of being like, whoop, practice is over, I'm out. Thank you very much, slam bam. This is your time for healing. This is your time to really allow the body to restore. So relax the palms. Relax the jaw. Relax the back of the head. And let your practice go. Become aware of the Durga Shakti as a shimmering presence around you. You can visualize her seated on her lion, though sometimes she rides a tiger. Her dark hair streams over her shoulders. She wears a golden crown, a scarlet silk sari, and golden necklaces, rings, and bracelets. See Durga's magnificent arms, strong and bristling with weapons, the bow, the sword, the trident, the mace, the discus. See also the lotus she carries. She is watching you with an intent gaze. Her eyes are dark and large. Offer your salutations to her. Ask her, what is the major inner obstacle I have to face now? What do I need to let go of? What should I be paying more attention to? Close your eyes and turn to your heart. Ask the question in your heart. Take the radical step of turning this over to the universal power of grace. Offer the obstacles to Durga, saying, I offer all this to the Durga Shakti, asking that your grace dissolves all obstacles, inner and outer. Thank you so much for showing up to your practice. This practice is as much for me as it is for you. It keeps me connected to my community. It keeps me connected to my practice. I am so incredibly grateful for every single person out there that takes the time to even just click on just to say hi. So please send me a direct message if you are practicing and if this is still benefiting you. I've heard from many of you have donated money to me, so thank you so much for your generosity. Thank you for your attention, your intentions. Namaste, happy Thursday, enjoy the rest of it. I will be at Kula a little bit later. For those of you that practice with me over at Kula, I'll be doing Zoom at 5:30 today, level 2, very similar to what we're doing today. So have a good day, everyone. Namaste. I love you. I'll see you later. I hope you feel strong. I hope you feel good. I'll talk to you later, Leah. Yeah. Thanks, guys. It's been, that was a good one. Bye, Liam. Thank you.